it with you guys. So same thing with the push-ups. If we are a squirt or might, we're going to do shoulder touches, all right? We're going to start transitioning into those push-ups. For today, we're going to do shoulder touches for the younger kids. So strong core here, slow and controlled, touching your shoulders, alternating for that minute that we have this, right? For the older kids, hands are underneath our chest. Our elbows are coming back. They're not coming out. They're coming back along our body. Good control in your push-ups here, all right? So we'll go 2 sets of this. Since we're going to do 3 movements, we'll go 2 sets. 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Ready, position, and begin. Remember that straight movement. Told you guys you can grab your dumbbells. And again, let's go. Pee-wees can go 5 or 10 pounds, and then Bantams can do anything from 20 to 35 pounds. You can progressively get a little heavier here. Remember that squat form that we've had? We want to work on that. What we can do now is hold our dumbbell at our chest here. I'm going to go about shoulder width apart in the squat. My toes are pointing out slightly. When I go down in my squat, my knees are coming out slightly as well. First movement is what? First movement is hips back, right? So it's not bending my knees first and allowing my knees to come over my toes here. Instead, hips are coming back first. That's where the bend in the knee starts. My chest is up. I'm here. 1, 2, 3 on the way down. 1, 2, 3 on the way up. All right? So we're going to go for 2 sets of 10. Again, it should take about 1 minute. All right? So everybody ready? Position. We'll start in 10 seconds here. Lunges that you were doing before.
Yeah, V-step lunges.
Yeah, V-step lunges. Also, if you want to add the weights, that's cool. If not, that's fine.
I'm going to do it without.
Yeah, do it without. And then if you guys want to add weights, all you have to do is hold these by your side. So what we're going to do here, Coach Matt is going to show you lunges. What we're going to do is sets of 20 here. So it's going to be 10 on each leg, right? So he's stepping out at about 45-degree angle, coming together, strong core. Notice how his opposite arm is alternating with his legs. When he steps out with his left leg, his right arm is coming forward, and vice versa, right? Coach Matt's also doing a really good job of stepping out far enough, that his knee is not coming over his toe, okay? So he's stepping out far enough where his knee's not coming over his toe. If we step in really close, next one, can you step in close? Yeah. There's not as much extension. His knee is coming way over his toe, all right? Instead, we want to get that foot out enough where, you know, the bottom half of his leg is almost pointing upright rather than coming all the way forward and letting that knee come over the top, okay? Good, so we can go ready positions, and again, if we want to hold weights here, that's cool. If not, you know, as hockey players, we can work on getting those the opposite arm alternating with our leg movement. Same thing as a stride, we get those arms into our movement here, all right? Ready position, we're gonna go sets of 20, all right? Trying to work on our form. Ready, begin. $10 each leg, 20 altogether, okay? Let's see, Timo. Good job, Timo. Alternating arms, that's very good. Yeah, if we have to think a little bit about those arms too, that's fine. We're trying to coordinate our movements here, working on general coordination. Very nice. And again, slow and controlled is key here. We're not going, you know, fast twitch yet. We're working on, you know, overall strength in our muscles. We're trying our hardest here, working on form, focusing on form. LJ, let's go, buddy. Opposite arms, opposite arms. Hold on, stand up straight. Yeah, now when we step, there we go. Awesome. Good job. All right, same thing here. We want to keep our chest up. Very important to keep our chest up. We don't want to be leaning over our knee. We want to get that chest up.
I also like to try to step out like in a V shape as
Yeah,
opposed to stepping out straight in front of me. I'm going to step out 45 degrees to the side each time. There you go. I step out to the side. Good.
There you go. Alternating arms. That's very
Alternate
good.
arms. Good.
Very nice. So we got almost perfect form right here. Stepping out, you know, that V shape every time. Alternating arms. That's very good form. Let's keep it up. All right. So we should be wrapping up our set. Let's see what Daphne's up to. I think Daphne finished. Daphne got her 20 in. Working on your alternating arms. That's good. Remember, slow and controlled. Can we use hockey pucks? To hold? Yes, we can hold hockey pucks, especially if we're a younger kid. You can use weights. You don't need to use weights. You can use weights, though. If you're using weights, you don't necessarily need to be alternating. I'll actually demo something really quick. We can all come to a rest because we should have gotten our 20 in by now. If we want to really push ourselves here, get a little bit of arm work in this too. As we step out, I'm going to step out with my left leg. That means my right arm is going to do a curl this time. So as I step out into my lunge, I'm going to curl, and then I can step back. So stepping out, curl, stepping back. Stepping out, curl, coming back. Right? So it's not as much moving your arms in coordination with your lunges, but instead doing your lunge, curling, coming back. All right? You have the option to do that. Of course, you don't necessarily have to, but you can. We're coming to a minute. Let's get ready position. We'll start in 10 seconds. Can I still use my goalie gear? Thomas is asking. I don't think so for this one. I think it might get in the way a little bit too much. We'll do this one without any gear. All right, ready position and begin. Personally, I like to do this movement without anything. I like to get my arms in coordination with my legs. You know, you're as opposed to the squat where you're using both legs, this movement you're only using one leg to push up. So, you know,
So you're loading up all your body weight on one leg.
on one leg, exactly. Whereas with the squat, you're using both legs.
You don't really need to add that much weight for it to really be a good workout.
So another thing when you're lifting weights or you're exercising, one thing that people talk about is time under tension. That's, you know, the muscle group that you're working, how much time under tension you have. If you can see Coach Matt, there's really not much of a pause in between. His legs are constantly under tension here. They're constantly working, getting a lot of reps in, getting a lot of clean reps with minimal rest in between each rep, which is good. It's kind of what we want here. Doing a really good job. Jordy bound, let's see it, buddy. Good job. Keep it up. Nice job, Max. Looking good. Looking good, stepping far out. Killing it, Max. Keep it up, buddy. Good job. So I think we should be about wrapping up on our 20 reps here. If you are not finished with your 20 reps, keep going. If not, you can finish, or you can get extra reps. Going at random here, seeing what we got. I think a lot of us are coming to a close here, which is great. All right, I think we should be about wrapped up. All right, so now going on about this, you know, we have our strength exercises that we're going. Today, looks like the clouds are starting to come out a little bit, but, you know, it's still a nice day. What I would love is setting up somewhere in your yard, going to a field if, you know, you have your parents take you or whatever it is. If we have the space, about 20 to 40 yards, what I would love to do is warm up where, let's say, 40 yards. We do a full sprint 40 yards, and then we're jogging back without pause, as we get back to the starting line, full sprint 40 yards, jogging back 40 yards. We'll do that for 10. And then we will go 10 reps of 40-yard sprint, pull up, take a breather, take rest as necessary, and then another 40-yard sprint. We'll do that 10 times, right?
If you don't have a nice 40-yard space to do a full straight-out sprint, you can do a shuttle of 20 yards. That would be 20 there and 20 back with the sprint, rest, and then do another one. Okay, that's another option for you there. But that's a good distance. Sprinting would be a great thing to do today. Get your heart rate up. Keep working on your speed. My other piece of advice with the sprints is to time your sprints, right? Time your first one, trying to get your fastest time possible. Once you're warmed up and ready to go, get your fastest time possible, and then try to keep that time for the rest of the, 10 sets, 10 sprints? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the other thing is, some of you guys, if you could, some of the older guys, I would recommend doing a full another round of what we just did. So 2 sets of push-ups, 2 sets of squats, and 2 sets of the V-step lunges. Maybe do 2 or 3 more of those.
Yeah, and again, I totally agree with that. Older kids, more volume is fine. As we continue to get older, we're going to start incorporating weights, and that drives the intensity of each workout up. So if the weight's not there, if the intensity's not there, get the repetition up. I think it's appropriate for bantam and midget players to start thinking about doing something like 100 push-ups a day. You can start knocking them out in 10 minutes if you stay diligent on it. You continue to work really hard. We want to keep those things in mind. I want to go show of hands right now. You can go, these workouts on Monday are strenuous, they're tough, so-so or not at all. We can go thumbs up, thumbs down, so-so. Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of so-sos here. And again, the point of the Monday one isn't necessarily to feel super trained. And of course, we can get you guys going into more advanced movements, which I think we're about to do. Tuesday is really the high intensity days, as we've talked about, and getting more reps and more intensity.
Yeah, Mondays. If you're going like this for Mondays, that's probably about right. They shouldn't be easy. They shouldn't be crazy hard. They should be instructive. And then if you're old enough and you're strong enough, you want to push yourself, and you're confident enough that your technique is good, you can then go continue to do this stuff and do extra rounds of it to the point where you start to feel a little bit of a burn and you get a good workout from doing it. But the key is, like we said, like 15 times already today, do everything right. Spend the time to get it right, because that's going to be the biggest payoff in the long run. You want to show up on the ice and look like an elite skater and look like a really strong athlete. It starts with these kind of exercises and learning how to do them correctly, and then doing them correctly over and over and over again, not developing bad habits along the way. Okay?
All right, so good job, everyone. Keep it up.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Good job, everyone.
Yep, see ya. Come ready to work hard tomorrow, guys.
Thank you, Coach.